Hi, first grade. Today we're going to look at Patterns of Earth and Space by John Erickson. I'll skim through some of the pages and you can always go back and you can explore all the different patterns that the book shows. First, let's start with observing patterns. The beads on this bracelet make a pattern. A pattern will show something over and over again. So the colors are in the same order over and over again. To see the pattern, you can't just look at one bead. You have to observe many beads. Observe means that you look closely. What does observe mean? Good. So make sure that whenever you look at patterns, you can't just look at one part of it. You have to look at several parts in order to see the pattern, okay? This is another example of a pattern. If the traffic light is red, that means that cars are stopped. If it's green, it means that cars are moving. It happens the same way over and over again. So anytime the light is red, the cars are stopped. Anytime the light is green, the cars are moving. And that is a pattern. So here you can see an example of the lights changing. What pattern do you notice? Good, if you said red light, green light, orange light, you're right, because then it repeats here. Red, green, orange, and it goes back to red. Patterns of Earth's movement. These pictures show Earth from far away. The pictures were taken every 2 hours, so each picture shows Earth 2 hours later than the one before it. The white swirls in the picture are clouds, the blue is water, and the brown shapes are land. If you look closely at the brown land, what do you notice? As we keep going, what do you notice about the brown land? Good, it looks like it's moving. That means that Earth is always in motion. It's always moving. Patterns of daytime and nighttime. There are patterns to see when we see things in the sky. In the daytime, when we see the sun. In the nighttime, we see the stars. What else do we see in the nighttime? The moon. Good. In the daytime, the sky is bright. It is bright in the daytime because of light from the sun. In the nighttime, when there's no light from the sun, the sky is dark and we can see stars. So here are some examples of daytime and nighttime. As you keep going back to this book, you can keep exploring other types of patterns. And I want to show you one more pattern. So patterns of sunlight on Earth. Each row of pictures shows a day in a different season. So notice how some days in the winter have more nighttime, whereas in the spring, which is what we're in now, you see more daytime. Okay, so you can explore how it's different. And notice how in the summer, the days are even longer. You can see how much brighter they are. And once we start getting into October, into the season of fall, again, the days start getting a little bit shorter. These pictures show where we see the sun at 5 p.m. At the same time of day, we see the sun in different places in the sky during different seasons. Notice how in the summer, the sun's more up, whereas in October, the sun is down. And again, at 3 p.m., the moon is actually high up, but in the evening, it's lower. So you'll get to come back and continue to explore the book by yourself. I want you to think of everything all the different patterns that you notice in the sun, in the moon, in the stars as you come back to look at the book. Good job, first grade. Bye.